We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are.
Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Alyssa. So today I decided to do another makeup look because you guys, I have a fuzzy flying around in my face, I'm sorry. Anyways, because you guys liked the last video, so that is what I'm going to do today using the Modern Renaissance palette. If you don't know what the Modern Renaissance palette looks like, it's like a purpley, oh there you go, you can kind of see it like this when I hold it all crooked. Let's get into it. As you guys can see, I already did my eyebrows off camera, and I have a video of how I do my eyebrows and stuff already posted, so if you guys would like to know how I do them, please go watch that video. And honestly, I have no idea what type of look I'm going to go for today. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion Original. If you don't want to go out and purchase something that's going to like break the bank like the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, I definitely recommend the NYX ones because they work, like I said, just about the same. I lost my fluffy brush! Now what I'm going to do is take my very first shade, which is Real Gar. Oh gosh, I almost dropped that. Which is Real Gar. This one right here in the corner. And just tap my fluffy blending brush in there and put it in my crease. If you guys can't tell, this is the same shirt I was wearing yesterday when I ended the video from yesterday, and that is because I fell asleep in it and I just got up, so now I'm wearing it again. Next shade I'm going to take is Red Ochre, which is this one. Using this brush, it looks like this. I don't know what brand it is or anything, so I cannot tell you. I'm going to take Red Ochre in like the corner part of my eye over here. Like I said, I know it looks really crazy right now, but it'll look fine in the end. And then what I'm going to do is take the same fluffy brush that I was using originally and just blend this out. I'm not going to take any more product on the brush itself. I'm just going to blend out what's already there. Take Vermeer, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to take it on my pinky finger, just like that, and place it in the center of my lid. Like I said, this is just like a simple eye look for me, at least. I'm back. Okay, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So what I'm gonna do now is just clean it up so it doesn't look like a complete oval around my eye. I'm gonna take my ABH like flat concealer brush. It looks like this. I put some concealer on the back of my hand already, so I'm just gonna dip my brush into here and then take it and drag upward from my eye. It literally looks so insane right now, but I promise it won't look like this in the end. I'm going to go off camera and do the second eye, and then I will get back to y'all. Guys, I am back now, and I just finished my eye makeup off camera. What I'm going to do now is actually my liner, which in my last video I showed you guys how I did my liner, which was a pretty quick tutorial. Maybe I'll go more into depth in the future in another video, but for now I'm gonna go off camera yet again and do my liner because I forgot to mention that I was gonna do that before, and then I'll get into face makeup. Did the rest of my eye makeup and it looks like this. What I'm going to do now is do my foundation and concealer and all that good stuff. Okay, I just make it to where it's just a little bit damp, a little squishy, you know what I'm saying? Then I take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer underneath my eyes, and also just so everybody knows, I did not apply false lashes just because it takes a while for me to get them on and I'm not feeling that right now. To blend it out with my beauty blender. And that's good enough for now for that eye because I'm going to put foundation over top of it anyways. Now I'm going to go and blend out the other eye. So now that I have concealer underneath my eyes, I'm going to go in with my foundation. I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Soft Beige. And it looks like this. I don't know how I feel about this wand. I don't know. It's nice because you don't apply like an excessive amount of foundation. But at the same time, it's kind of like weird. So what I'm going to do is just take my Real Techniques. It's not a beauty blender, but it's a Real Techniques sponge. And it's like the beauty blenders. I think it's like a dupe for it or something. But I'm going to take it and blend out this foundation. Okay, now I look like a freaking ghost. And I need to wipe this foundation off of my lips. Now I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush. It looks like this. It's like a contour brush. And use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this stuff literally smells like sunscreen and tanning lotion mixed together. Like, it smells pretty good to me. Use this stuff on your cheekbones. Carve out them cheekbones, girl. And then do the same thing to the other side. Okay, after carving out my cheekbones, I go on my chin just to add a little bit of color, and then I go down my neck like right here, just to contour my little double chin I got going on. If you guys see me like keep looking down, it's because I have a mirror right here. Like I'm using this Palette's mirror. After contouring my forehead, then I go in and contour my nose. Now, I just use the Real Techniques, like one of their eyeshadow brushes, and it looks like this. Just dip my brush in the butter bronzer yet again, and then carve my nose out. Depending on the day, I go like more in with my contour on my nose, but today is not that day. So I'm going to take my Airspun translucent loose face powder, whatever. Ooh, I just saw that dust fly up. Don't know if I want to do this in front of my camera, but whatever. I'm just going to take that in the lid, then take my sponge, dip it in here, you know, get it real good, and carve out underneath my cheekbones like this. That's good enough for now. That'll do. That'll do, buddies. And then I dump the excess powder back into here, which I don't know if that's very sanitary, so you might not want to follow my directions, but I always do that because I always dump out too much powder. What I do next is I take my blush. It's the Milani Baked Blush, and as you can tell, I've used it quite a bit because the baked blush portion that says baked blush on here is rubbing off. It's 05 in Luminoso. I'm just taking this Real Techniques blush brush and applying it to the apples of my cheeks. I also put some on my chin just because I feel like the color looks weird if I just apply it to my cheeks only. So I take it pretty much everywhere on my face that I took my contour as well. I let my face bake for a little bit and then I wipe off the powder. And I'm actually blending this into my contour and into my blush just so the excess powder is actually doing something and going somewhere. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I did not bake underneath my eyes because I feel like my eyes, they crease as it is regardless whether or not I bake, whether my underneath of my eyes the underneath of my eyes crease regardless of if I bake or not. So sometimes I bake underneath, sometimes I don't. Anyways, now I'm going to take the Naked Skin Urban Decay highlighting fluid in the shade Aura. Do like 3 little dots, 4 little dots, whatever, I can't count. I don't know if you guys can really see, but there is highlight on my cheek right now. And what I'm going to do is take more highlight from this Bobbi Brown palette. And I got this, you can't really even see what it looks like because it's so dirty from my fingers. I'm taking the Bobbi Brown palette in Bobbi to Glow Highlighting Trio. And I'm going to take the pink gold one in the center here, right here. Apply it over top of that Aura shade just for a better glow. wow. I'm gonna take the shade that I already used on my cheeks from this palette and just do it on the tip of my nose. Okay, now I'm going to take Plum Rose in shade 17 by Milani and put it on my lips. Okay, this shade is actually a lot more pink than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's really up to you guys. I feel like this eye look would look a lot better with like a darker, like mauve type of pink, but this kind of looks like the color of my shirt. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!
Take it slow.